start with their boyfriend.
That's what I really like about Daisy, and then at the end it comes out that John, everyone sort of goes, oh, she's got this great relationship with Daisy, and there's shades in between, but you do have to put the boundaries up there sometimes, and not, you know.
Well, maybe you're right, but anyway, once I've done this last bit of work, and you and I can plan that, that holiday around the world, and...
I meant have fun. I'm sure we can manage that.
I hope so. I don't like the way things are going.
In a way, it's quite exciting.
So cheer up, okay? I'll see you later anyway. Oh, and sweetheart,
Yeah?
don't walk up any dark alleys.
Fuck's sake, Ethan.
Well, that's good morning to you too, then. Lovely to see you.
You scared the shit out of me.
Not quite sure how I did that, but what are you doing down here?
I'm just a little bit shaky after last night's attack, that's all. And I'm just here to check the CCTV.
What makes me dizzy?
It's kung porn. Someone will grab that and twist it.
Eesh. You're going to get into so many fights after you blend all this, Deb.
I don't like this one, it's
Try
hard.
not to push me down. Push it, I can feel yourself push it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah.
See, I mean that.
Obviously, I'm in agony, right? Pain, like.
Yeah. You can really when we,
Okay,
when she like, when she twists your arm, it's like
really
she's
painful.
kind of broken something. We might put a little noise in, So it's like,
Yeah, that's it.
it's like,
You're happy with that? And then.
I would just keep doing it until you've got a bit more comfortable with it, even though it's tiring. But have a break if you want. Cool. Nice. Okay. Awesome. And then exactly, put your foot on it. That's it. Throw it off. Yeah, there. Where we'll have this. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You couldn't, does it?
Twist, go on, and last go is 1, 2, 3,
Nice. What is this music for? So you guys are having a rather intense lighting discussion here.
Clicky crew and the way that.
That's all right.
Clicky.
That's cool. That's I expect you to not get on with each group of people.
No, it's
So
it's
like
combat that can never be resolved.
actors, and then Deb's got a difficult job because she's actoring and makeup and propping. Currently knitting a CrimeFighters scarf.
Mask.
Sorry, mask. I meant that. I forget words. Paul is just set himself aside from everyone else. It's character stuff. It's methoding. He wants to feel isolated. He wants to feel discarded, abandoned.
It's for like the midway point.
Meanwhile, Kurt is rifling through his bag.
Oh yeah, what's this about dyeing white things green?
I never said that.
Like the actress.
Right.
A little light reading.
Speak.
And speed.
And action.
I just saw the most disgusting thing ever. These tosses.
Right.
What is it with these townie types? I mean, they spend all day in these soul-sucking jobs, and then at the weekend, they're off steam by threatening a homeless guy.
What? That's awful.
This town is going absolute shit. And I was helpless too. I mean, I felt so... It was pathetic. I've decided to get into criminology.
Criminology? Criminologists.
No, I don't like what's happening around here.
Yeah, that's nice.
None of you finished sentences.
That's what happens.
And it just
Like
bounces.
the Coen brothers.
No, I tell you what, it's like me and Tony when we're doing anything film-wise. We talk in shorthand, and it to the point where everyone else just. I look over at people, and they've got this look on their face, kind of like
That look, which was like.
that look, and then you kind of go, "Is that all right?" And you go, "Whatever." I don't know what the fuck you guys just said.
What?
Stuff and things and stuff and things and notes and things and stuff.
What I was going to say is, you know your final costume, that was like the start off of it.
Oh yes.
Do you think that looks a lot more streamlined without the skirt that I've done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks more streamlined.
Maybe when I'm doing something, I'll wear it.
Or we
at some
can get
point.
another plain sash and have your CF belt there.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Things that we still have to do. We've got to do the knitted middle masks.
Yes.
The final masks.
Yes.
The tassels for Ella.
Yes.
Belt buckles for Pip, Ella, and Sophie.
Yes.
Daisy might have a patch. We don't know yet.
Yes.
We need to decorate shoes.
Yes.
We need to rip up Ella's t-shirts.
Yes.
We need to do.
Well, I'll see you guys later anyway. Just gonna go for a beer.
For a shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a shit. Yeah. Okay, this is 5 hours later. Let's just see if Debbie's finished.
Finish Daisy's skirt with the wire. Oh no,
No
we're gonna
longer.
scrap
Scratch
that.
that.
Scrap that. That one's
It's rubbish.
done.
It's a shit idea.
Well,
You're
I said-
fired.
We need to do Sophie's mask. We're gonna customise Sophie's boots.
Charlotte's
Sophie's
to-do list
cape
is
and
different.
collar, Sophie's
No,
hot
it's just
pants.
written shit.
Ethan's support officer, and then we need to buy loads of things too.
Turn
It was
around,
happening with
and it'll be like, and then one of you says, "Who the hell are you?"
Who the hell are you?
Don't you know?
the CrimeFighters.
And then, yeah, and then it'll be like that shot like that, and then okay, if you, Chris, if you want to go for Paul, it'll be like,
I think you have to take it in turns.
and then yeah, clang, yeah. Maybe you're just wrong in the head. Okay, let's do it again. You guys can all go past again, and actually the lighting situation in this is pretty similar to what we'll have on the. And this is the shooting schedule. That is the shooting schedule. I'm looking forward to this day. This is.
I won't be wearing this hat during shooting. I'm just cold. I just shaved all my hair off as well, which makes things even colder.
Hello, Anna. How are you? What are you doing here? Making a film?
So yes.
You're very smart.
Thanks very much. It's everything's grey. I don't know if are you filming in black and white as well?
No.
A la Miles. Okay.
This is day one of the shoot. This is August 10th, 2009.
So you can see how grey the suit is. The tie's actually gold, but it just adds a little bit of contrast. And I'll be wearing a selection of grey ties throughout the shoot. Yes. Many shades of grey, which I'm sure will be exciting for everybody concerned.
Day one of shooting CrimeFighters. Everyone is doing things, apart from me. Even Johnnick's falling over a chair. At this stage I feel quite useless. It's been a long day of fetching things, running around, and I'm glad that we're all sort of finally here, making the film nearly. It's nice. Yeah, to do extras, to get some extras.
Right, we need to be over here.
Come and star in our movie.
It's called CrimeFighters. It's like Batman. Wait shot. Yeah.
Which of the keys are
It's worth a try.
Miles.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Oh yeah, the director's ready.
Yeah.
What am I doing on this?
What?
What am I doing on this film?
I don't know, Steve. What are you doing on this film?
know.
Go away. No, I'm joking. Oh, Steve. Actually, I was going to say, if you want to chat to any of these guys that start appearing,
Yes.
they're either extras or not. But just say, if you guys stick around for a half an hour or so, we can put you in the movie as.
Extras.
Yeah.
I like the
It'd
mask.
be brilliant. It's great, isn't it?
Have you told me we're going to have to take the clothes off?
I will tell him.
We'll just do that at the last minute.
why am I naked?
Are you going to have to take their names and stuff?
But then you'll get a good shot when the police
Where are all
arrive.
the release forms?
Yeah.
These are upstairs.
Okay, I'll go through. I'll go one.
Which looks amazing.
All the people in normal clothes. Bad guys. These are bad guys. Right, these are good guys. Hey. I've handcuffed them together. God knows what's going to happen.
So did she write it?
No, not the prison bit. The bit with women in skimpy costumes is all my own work. What?
Do you want to have a look at the shot, man?
Yeah, you look good from
Basically, it's a door rope under the door shuts.
what I've seen.
Can we like mark these off when we're going along? Tony, can you mark these off when we're going along? Yep.
I don't mind meeting them before. So I was like,
Fine. I'm also just talking to
I was like, you really don't have to worry. It's not necessary to see them. It's all under one roof. It's like a registry.
How far back?
just that wrapper about this guy. And then we'll make sure that we have it there. And when they get out into the courtyard and shut the doors, because what happens is everyone runs out this way. So it'll be the main three, followed by, and they run around again. Suddenly this guy who was in scene one starts this fight. His music just comes on and he just starts this fight. And like, I told you something was wrong.
I was just thinking.
The way I'm thinking of it in terms of shooting it like a sort of Raiders of the Lost Ark bar fight scene, it's the first scene where the crime fighters have to deal with big thugs en masse, and this is the point where the thugs start coming together and it's them versus the good guys. So there's a big fight in here, out into the courtyard, and then a big chase which we shot yesterday.
This is like Zomblog, except not really very much like Zomblog at all. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
Are you excited, Tony?
Oh yes, I love shooting fights. I'm good at it.
Yes, Tony's assured me that he knows how he's going to do this. I'm just going to listen to what he says.
Yeah.
Okay, I reckon we should go for a...
Yeah.
Okay guys, we're going to go for the first take of the evening. Okay, we're going to stand by. Okay, everyone stand by. Action! Okay, now swing around to the right, Tony. One of you guys, can you... Tony, face these guys here, and one of you guys I really want to... Okay, fine, that's action, go for it. Okay, look really scared, look like... No, just go for it. No, guys, please, can we all get along? Action! Yeah, trying to get the lighting shot. Okay, that's great, yeah.
I quite like my job.
She seem alright to you?
I don't know. You're right, Elle. Yep.
Do it properly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so lovely. Stay.
I thought it was really good. Obviously, it's going to need a lot of sound and music. In terms of character, and there's like just enough crime fighting in it, but it's not really about.
I just tried not to think about it when I was watching it.
Yeah, I tried not
just
to
assume it's playing with perfect sound. And
I was laughing at the joke,
it plays fine.
and I'm quite happy to lose some of the dialogue. Yeah, just a couple of moments where it dragged a bit. I'm quite happy to sacrifice. We could get a shot of her with the map of the city, or we could just go back with a camcorder and have a sort of. Fine. In fact, the more of that stuff that goes in, the better it'll be. I think. You know what I mean? And then maybe drawing.
I'm referring to the CCTV footage as well. Because like she's got the access to it, like hotspots. Like you just need to sell a lot of information really quickly in there. That
just watch it through. Be really harsh with it and go right. Yep, that can go, and leave everything.
I don't want to cut too much.
No,
I'm just gonna. Basically, it's just tightening.
That's not the other thing. There's just one or two things. I think. Can you write all that down?
Can I rethink this Hovicolati thing?
Type it and send it to me.
Do I have to type it?
Yeah. Well, no, you don't.
I'll get round to it.
Either you type it or write it down neat, and I'll type it. Sorry, I'm being a complete dick. I can't do it. I was totally going to do it then. Sorry. I just can't do it.
Do you want to do an operatic one?
I thought it was alright.
Oh yeah.
Like getting into Edinburgh and just traffic, and we can't turn left
Yeah,
anywhere.
there's no left turns allowed in this town.
You're a left turn.
I'm a left turn.
This is brilliant, this hotel room. Tea and coffee making facilities.
Harry Humberstone, Charlotte G.
Like Debbie's is the fact that it's a still from the film. Because that's the only photo out of it.
It's the morning of the 25th of June. The boys talking about football.
Under duress.
In the fucking kitchen. Fucking football.
Under duress.
While we're here at the
Why
Edinburgh
are you
International
working?
Film Festival.
Why are you
talking
working?
about football.
Why are you working?
This isn't working, this is what I do.
Oh god.
My life
Such
is
a cliche.
so...
This is what I do, man.
It's what I do, man. My life is so unbelievably empty that I have to
I don't
film everything.
I am film.
Do I have a camera? I am a camera! Film quote.
Gremlins 2.
Yeah, Gremlins 2. Okay. And just in case you're worried about us all in this flat all by ourselves, there is a fire blanket.
I'm texting Georgina. This is the glamour and etc. of that rest of that sentence. After a week or so, wean yourself on cigarettes or cough up all this horrible flavor.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
It's Italian. Okay? Yeah, but that looks pretty expensive, that sort of thing.
It's a real privilege to be here. This is the first time we've been at a festival like this with a feature. This is some of the cast and crew. This is Debbie Hart, who plays Daisy in the film. This is Tony Hipwell, who edited the film. This is Emma Keaveney, who plays Ella, and Harry Humberstone, looking gorgeous, and so you should have played Ethan in the film. I just want to say that I hope you enjoy the film, and if you do, please spread the word, and it's going to be screening around the country from next week.
And just a wee word, these guys will be in the bar later, am I right?
Yeah,
So
we'll be in the bar.
so
if you want to ask us anything, or throw things at us, or
buy them a pint.
Yeah. Then we'll be in the bar all night. So.
Thanks a lot for coming, everybody, and thank you guys for being here.
Thank
you.
Big up
on behalf of my country.
I'd like to thank the world.
The treaty will be
Oh, bugger! We thought you were. Me too. We thought you'd be on the tube.
Hello and welcome to a special Crime Fighters podcast today. We're joined by the director, editor and stars of the film. If you'd just like to introduce yourselves and people get used to your voices.
I'm Tony, the editor.
I'm Emma, I played Ella.
I'm Miles, I wrote and directed it.
And I'm Georgina and I played Sophie.
It comes across in the film and everyone seems to be, because the film's a lot of fun and everyone involved seems to be having a lot of fun making it, which is, I think it's apparent when watching it as well.
We did have a lot of fun making it, but speaking from my own personal it was really, really hard because, you know, we've been filming Zomblog. Zomblog is the most fun you can have making anything because that's hanging around with your mates and it's a trashy zombie series. Half of it's improvised, whereas CrimeFighters we wanted to do something that wasn't handheld camera, wasn't improvised, and you know was at least a contender of being a proper movie and show it in a cinema. So there was a bit of pressure. I put a lot of pressure on myself to do it, and it was really, really hard and stressful. But because the cast and crew were so awesome, that's what got me through.
I think are you probably the only film set entirely in York?
I think we are.
I think so. No one's told us off that we aren't yet.
No.
We're just waiting for someone to
Just
say,
keep saying
I did
it
this.
until-
Yeah, I think we are.
Yes.
I can't name any other feature film that is set entirely in York and was filmed nowhere else other than York. So if anyone else can,
anyone listening,
answers on a post. Anyone can make a film these days. You know, anyone can make a film, and you can make it to different degrees of style. You can deliberately go for the shaky cam, scratchy, you know, dodgy option.
Maybe a bit too much.
I think so. I mean, we didn't want our first big feature film to come out and it just to be pretty much like the way we do Zomblogalypse, which is handheld horror film.
Mm-hmm. It's quite fun doing like special effects movies, especially on a low budget. I played a corpse in a film recently.
I saw that,
which was good to do. I had quite an awesome head wound, and my job was just to lie on the floor like that with my eyes rolled back in a pub in Tooting. It was good fun.
That was Mark Price's movie.
It was.
I enjoyed that very much.
It was good to see how I was lucky. I got the best piece of gore, and most of the reviews I've read for CrimeFighters have been kind of really positive.
I think so.
Along the Time Out and Empire kind of line.
Yeah, I think they've really, you know, they said, we get this is a low budget movie made by people who are just starting out in the film industry, but kudos, we really enjoyed it. And that's just the best you can hope for at this stage, isn't it? You know, we really like the film.
It's a silly film, and it knows. I think it helps if people kind of realise it's not trying to be Kick-Ass or Batman or anything like
No,
that.
I'd never read or heard of
fun.
Kick-Ass when I
exactly.
wrote CrimeFighters, and then when it came out, the Time Out review said they must have been going, oh god. And then, to be honest, I thought, oh, there's this film coming out. And then when I saw and read about it, I thought, oh, that's nothing like CrimeFighters. Apart from the fact that the word vigilante in there.
Vigilante,
it's a different
homemade
sort of
costumes. I think that's the only link, really.
Yeah.
That was what was good about Edinburgh as well, because they kind of. I think when it screened in York, they were laughing at jokes and things, but in Edinburgh, they were kind of laughing at like the tongue-in-cheek kind of way that we'd done it, and that we're not trying to be all like spectacular effects or anything.
No.
It's really nice that they got it. That we
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
sort of taking ourselves too seriously.
Yeah, they did. They seemed to really appreciate the audience there. They were. Well, none of them left for a start, which is always a good sign. It was a full house, and everyone really, really laughed. And then, as Tony came out the toilet afterwards, he went, what does he say? Piss talk is positive.
Yeah.
People, while having a piss after the film, were going, that was really fun.
That's the highest praise in the film industry.